It was resolved at the 6th Ukrainian-Canadian Congressional meeting in 1959 that a monument would be erected to honor Taras Shevchenko, one of Ukraine's most celebrated poets. With the hard work of many committees and individuals, funds poured in from across the country. And on July 9, 1961, Prime Minister John G. Diefenbaker unveiled this magnificent monument on the grounds of the Manitoba Legislature. A surplus of $30,000 of the $175,000 raised was the first investment into what would later become the Ukrainian-Canadian Foundation of Taras Shevchenko, created by an Act of Parliament on July 22, 1963.
The foundation has provided over $10 million to the community to support, preserve, and sustain the presence of a rich Ukrainian-Canadian culture and heritage in this multicultural land that we have all adopted and are fortunate to call home.
In 1964, the Shevchenko Foundation officially began investing in the community through a financial contribution of $400. This initial contribution began the tradition of effectively investing in and supporting Ukrainian-Canadian cultural heritage.
We need the press. You are standing in the midst of a dynamic group of Canadians.
We are pleased that articles appear on what is happening in Ukraine.
Ukraine's General Prosecutor's Office continues to interrogate representatives of the previous government over an alleged case of poisoning.
We need journalists to tell our stories, not just for our community, but for the benefit of all Canadians.
The Heritage Program ensures the preservation of the vibrant legacy, history, and cultural artifacts of the Ukrainian community in Canada for future generations. We're committed to the sustainability of a vibrant and flourishing Ukrainian community in Canada. We support the ongoing efforts of the Ukrainian-Canadian Congress. The education program provides support to individuals, collectives, organizations, and educational institutions for the development and advancement of the teaching of Ukrainian and Ukrainian-Canadian studies, as well as learning the Ukrainian language. The Kobzar Literary Award, a $25,000 award recognizing outstanding contributions to Ukrainian-Canadian themed literature. Development funds for writers are also available through the Kobzar Writer Scholarship. The Shevchenko Foundation, together with UCLA and UCC, negotiated the establishment of a $10 million fund with the Government of Canada. The Shevchenko Foundation, steward of the fund, provides grants that promote the commemoration and education of Canada's first national internment operations.
There was a great sadness. The people who maybe felt a certain shame because of their internment and didn't talk about it, there was no reason for them to feel shame. They were proud, honest, hardworking Canadians. The Ukrainian Canadians contributed thousands to the Canadian forces in the First War, including Victoria Cross winners, and this whole thing was so wrong, so unjust.
In honor of its namesake, annually produced bookmarkers of Shevchenko's poetry are available to the community. Visit ShevchenkoFoundation.com. Shevchenko Foundation, making community matter.